Successful flip is successful flip. Yeah, now let's see how much of a profit I actually made. That's 50k. 50k for doing nothing except flipping. Anyway, welcome to my flipping guide. So if you're looking to make money real quick, maybe not real quick, but really easily without doing anything, maybe logging in for about 30 minutes each day and making maybe 2 mil a day, this is your guide. It's a flipping guide, not exactly merchanting, but you gotta buy and sell right away, not actually wait for something to rise then sell it. That's what I consider merchanting, but flipping is just buying and selling right away. So how flipping works is how many people would tell you is you buy something that's really popular. For example, a good item to flip for F2P would be Rune Essence. Rune Essence. I personally do not flip this item too much. So first thing you would do is buy it for a lot extra, see how much it actually buys for. Bought for 50 GP. Then you would sell it for a lot less, and you get the difference, 46 and 50. So next you would just put in an offer of Rune Essence. I'll put like, alright, how much is it, 46? And my bad, Rune Essence. We'll just put like 1,000, you get like a 4k profit. Thing is, you gotta wait for these things to buy, and that could get could take a really long time. So what I usually do is either cook something, or sometimes I'll fire make, fletch, do some herb lore. Any skill that you can do right beside a bank to help actually, I guess, pass time while the things buy. Usually they buy within 30 or 15 to 30 minutes. And a quick tip on what items to flip. Never flip any item that there's a guide on. So for example, I made a guide on dwarf wheat seeds, or at least I showed you that I managed to flip them. Never ever do that until it's become unpopular, because you know there's going to be thousands of people, or 100 at least, flipping that item. So it'll not exactly sell and buy right away for you, or not right away, it wouldn't sell and buy quickly, you'd have to wait a lot longer, and sometimes it might not even buy or sell. And what I do is sell items that are, if they're rising, I'll buy them for a bit extra, and then sell them after for even more. And if an item is dropping, I really recommend you don't do it. But what you would do is buy it for, say, a item costs 10,000 and it's dropping like 150 each day. You'd buy it for around 7,000, 7,500, and then right away when you bought it, you sell it for about 8,000 to 9,000, in between that range, because you know some people, mainly little kids, it's actually true, little kids do this. They actually just put in an item, plus 5%, plus 5%, plus 5%, then buy it, so it'll buy right away. And when they actually sell it, minus 5%, minus 5%, minus 5% offer it, it doesn't sell, they'll try again, maybe 50% extra. So this is how flipping works. You actually have to rely on people buying your stuff and selling your stuff. That's why you have to take popular items such as food, or even herbs work pretty well. I think I made about 70k just off Renars yesterday. Okay, see, my Rune Essence is partially bought, and so what you do is food. Okay, I'll deposit my food. Not what I'm wearing, shit. And then you take this item, you have to sell it right away. And we bought it for, well, we tried to buy one for extra and it came for 50 GP. So I'll put this in for 50, so it's only about a 1k profit. But if you go into items like for example, I made a 50k profit off 20 seeds. That's because the item has a higher higher price, not pricer. So basically, the range of the two prices would be a lot greater, opposed to a Rune Essence, which is only 50 GP or 4 GP difference. So it sells for 50 GP, and then continue on with whatever you're doing, skilling. And yeah, that's pretty much my guide on flipping and what items you should flip. To summarize it up, never flip items that everyone else flips or there's guides on. Never ever flip. All I really recommend, unless you actually buy it for a really low price, never try to flip items that are dropping, especially if it's dropping dramatically. Don't try those. Like, say something is worth 20k and it drops by about 2k each day, then unless you buy it for like 5k, do not even try um, trying to actually sell it or buy it, because you're gonna end up losing a lot of money. And that's pretty much my guide. And subscribe for more RuneScape guides, EOC. Yeah, that's pretty much the end of this guide.